what to do if a man pulled away because you hurt by accident his masculinity.
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. I'd love to get
What
the man's
to
perspective.
do if a man pulled away because you
Yeah.
hurt by accident his masculinity? Well, what do you mean by you hurt by accident his masculinity? I mean, it kind of depends, right? Like, what have you guys talked about, right? How have you had a conversation? How do you know that you hurt his masculinity? I have more questions about this question, and I kind of need more details to really understand what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? If you really genuinely think that you made a mistake, there's nothing wrong with, admitting that you made a mistake, right? Assuming that you guys have the right relationship dynamic going on already and all that kind of stuff. Because it's one of those things where a lot of people are so connected to wanting to be right? And they're like, okay, well, I did this and he felt that way. So how do I manipulate him into, not feeling bad, or whatever, right? Like sometimes you just have to connect with somebody, and sometimes conflict is actually what brings us closer together than anything else, because it shows our character. It shows who we really are, right? If you do something and if a guy messes up around you, right, and you're like, oh, like, I can't believe you do that, like it's horrible, right? And he's like, you suck, like, why don't you stop being such a pain? I mean, you're learning about his character. But if he's like, hey, look, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I really value you, and I just did something by mistake and I didn't mean for it to come across like that. All of a sudden it shifts the dynamic, right? Because it goes from this, we're kind of dating and we're trying to like see each other, to like deep truth, right? Cutting through all the nonsense and being like, hey, this is some realness right now. Like we're connecting at a soul level, and we're saying something, and you can decide whatever you want to from that. And it doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to work out, but it's a deeper level of connecting than, trying to manipulate somebody or whatever.
Yes. Okay. Yes.